loves, what's up? What's going on? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a new pick a card reading. This one is all about your life in 3 months from now. This is a timeless reading. Super stoked about it. If you guys are new to pick a card readings, I'm going to give you guys a quick little rundown of how they work. So over here we have pile number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So you guys can take a moment, pause the video if you'd like to find the pile that you are the most drawn towards. Then once you're done choosing your pile, you can then scroll down to the comment box or the description box to find the timestamp that's linked to your specific card. And then you guys can skip ahead and watch your personal reading all about your life in 3 months from now. So if you guys like to choose with crystals on these cards, let's pop some crystals on there right meow. All right, my loves, if you guys like to choose with crystals on the cards, here are our crystal options. So over here we have some aqua aura quartz, then over here we have a fluorite tower, and then over here we have some rose quartz. Then we have some angel aura quartz, and then we have some copper. So again, take a moment, pause the video if you'd like to find the pile that you are the most drawn towards. Then once you're done choosing your pile, you can then scroll down to the comment box or the description box to find that timestamp that's linked to your specific card. And then you guys can skip ahead and watch your personal reading all about your life 3 months from now. Also, a little quick disclaimer that I want to put out there for you guys. This is a reading upon your current energy. You have free will and you can change anything at any time. Tarot is just a beautiful tool to find out where we're currently headed, what we're currently manifesting, but you have free will, my love. You are the controller of your destiny and you can change anything at any time. So with that being said, let's go ahead and hop right into today's video. All right, so group number 1, if you guys chose this pile, this is going to be your reading all about your life 3 months from now. So let's hop right into it. All right, my love. So group number 1, here's what we have for you guys. We have the World, 7 of Pentacles, Chariot, 5 of Cups, and then the 10 of Pentacles over here. So let's talk about what all of this is. So first off, one quick little thing that I was seeing for you guys. If some of you guys are saving up for a new car, 7 of Pentacles, Chariot right here, like you guys, new car energy right here, or just planning on something and then that thing moving forward. But I do feel like for a big portion of you guys, we get some new car energy or like new transportation energy. This could be travel for some of you, or it could be moving ahead on a really big project that you guys have had in mind for a while, something that you've been really wanting to put forward. But for the most part, this is usually new car energy, you guys. So congratulations on that for lots of you guys. Also, this World card right here. 3 months from now, you guys are going to be ending an old cycle, an old phase. It's almost like this could be a graduation for some of you guys. This could be closing out an old cycle, maybe finally saying goodbye to your old job, hello to a new job, you know, like we got this Chariot World energy. Like you guys are really moving forward in a brand new direction and really wanting to push something forward. I almost see you guys entering this new cycle of your life, to be honest, and like for a lot of you, I think that this is a very major transition. Some of you guys might be moving. So if it's not a new car, this could be a big move, right? We're closing out an old chapter. We're moving somewhere new. So for some of you guys, 3 months from now, maybe you're moving to a new city, right? For some of you guys, it could be that new car energy, but again, it's a general reading, so I'm putting out all the different possibilities that we have over here, but this is absolutely opening up a brand new chapter. Definitely seeing like moving to a new city, buying a new car, something like that, but this is all about movement, right? Movement. However, you guys are having change. It's happening in the area of movement in your life. So however, like transportation, moving, things like that, okay? We also do have this 5 of Cups right here. So it kind of does come with a little bit of like, oh, there's like a bittersweet sort of energy here because you're like, I'm kind of leaving behind something that I really enjoyed. Like maybe you guys, if some of you guys are moving to a new city, maybe you're leaving behind, you know, your close friends and family, but you know that you're kind of still excited. And yeah, but it's just like this kind of bittersweet sort of energy. Also, if some of you guys have been wanting to like start a new project or start a new journey, or you have this new idea in your head that you're wanting to begin, I do see that you guys will be working on it over the next 3 months, and it kind of seems like, oh, we're putting in a lot of effort with very little payoff, and it's kind of hard because it's like, you know, maybe there's a bit of discouragement if you guys have been trying to transition to a new phase of your life, and if maybe you guys relate to that right now of like trying to push something forward and trying to start this new beginning, maybe you guys have been noticing that it's like, oh, it's kind of like hard to do this, or it's hard to make this decision, or it's hard to push this forward. Like it's coming with some sort of remorse, like we're having to close out an old chapter, and it's coming with this sort of underlying feeling of like, did I fail that? Like, am I is this right? You know, or there's this bittersweet sort of energy, like, do I really want to leave that behind? Like, I was really attached to it. Do I really want to start this new chapter? But you guys, look at that. We got that 10 of Pentacles right after the 5 of Cups. So 3 months from now, I do think that you guys have already made this new move, this new decision, because the Chariot does deal with decisions, right? Because on one hand, we're like, do we keep doing the same old, or do we move to the new, right? That's what the Chariot is. It's like, do we follow where our heart and our gut is telling us to go, or do we follow what our brain is telling us? Because sometimes they can be in conflict, right? So our mind, our ego can sometimes be like, oh, I don't want to let that go because I built it up. And, you know, I'm attached to something, and then, you know, your heart and your gut is like, oh, I just need to move in this new direction. And so that's when we get this 5 of Cups. It's like this sort of conflict where, like, it's bittersweet. There's a bittersweet energy. But that 10 of Pentacles, my loves, this is such a good card because it is so rewarding to go in this new direction. So you guys are switching this new direction. You guys are going in this new area. And you're going to be like, oh, dang, it's rewarding because there's so much more fulfillment over here. The 10 of Pentacles is kind of like when all areas of our life are fulfilled. We feel fulfilled in our relationships. We feel fulfilled in our career, especially since it is the Pentacles. We feel fulfilled in our material world. We feel a lot better. We feel more in alignment. We feel like everything has a flow. We feel like we've really put our eggs, all of our eggs in the basket that we wanted to put our eggs in. You know, it's like, we chose the right basket. We feel like it's the right basket, and there's a really good foundation. So for you guys, there's that whole like kind of like overcoming this sort of like bittersweet energy, but it's going to be so worth it in the end. Okay. So group number 1. Whoo! So with that being said, let's get into some of our zodiac cards, okay? So we have Moon in Scorpio, Moon in Cancer, and the Sun in Gemini. Some of you guys might be one of these signs, by the way. Oh, we're not even in focus. Look at that. Okay, there we go. So yeah, one of you guys, or some of you guys might be either of these signs. But let's talk about the energies of these. Even if you guys don't have these signs in your chart, that is fine. These all still apply, and we'll talk about the energies that these bring. So the Moon in Scorpio, transformation, just like we were talking about, a change in your emotional life, right? So you guys have been feeling something. Your heart and your gut is pulling you into a new direction. You've been feeling it, right? So this is all about that transformation. This is about endings and beginnings, which is also what the world is about. So this makes total sense popping up in your guys' reading because this is about that transformation. It's like you guys have been in this cocoon stage. Now your wings are ready. Something that you've been trying to manifest in your life, right? Butterflies are about manifestation because there was this cocoon stage, and that's 7 of Pentacles as well. 7 of Pentacles is when you plant the seeds or when you make the cocoon because you're preparing yourself for this new phase. You're preparing yourself for something big. So I think that over the past little while, as you guys were watching this, over the past few months, you guys have been planting seeds about what you want to manifest in your life, whether that deal with career, with love, with, you know, your home life, things like that. Whatever the case may be, you guys have been planting seeds about what you want. And then your emotions have been calling you in this new direction, and it requires you to let go of something, which can be kind of hard. It can be a bit bittersweet because we know that, you know, we've been manifesting stuff. Now the universe is bringing us these new opportunities, and we know we want to take them, but it requires us letting go of the old, closing out old chapters. It's going to be so worth it in the end, though. So Scorpio, transformation coming in. That makes total sense, you guys. Total sense. And then we also have the Moon in Cancer. So a sensitive, introspective phase. Okay, so the Moon in Cancer is when we have to go internally into our emotions, you know, and I think that your heart and your gut have been guiding you somewhere, and you've been feeling it, but you've been also kind of feeling the bittersweetness of it. So that's kind of like that Cancerian energy. That's the Moon in Cancer. It's like, it's bringing up all of our emotions because it's like, there's a lot going on. So 3 months from now, I do think that you guys are going to be going through a big emotional purge because you're purging out what you used to be attached to, your old way of living, your old way of life, right? But you know internally there's this intuitive feeling, because Cancer's super intuitive. There's this intuitive feeling that you know that's been calling you and pushing you in this new direction. So listening to that, right? So 3 months from now, you're going to be heavily guided by your emotions. You're going to be emotionally purging the old and emotionally stepping into the new. And then the Sun in Gemini, okay? So this is also about that choice, that Chariot sort of energy, even though the Chariot's a bit more like Cancerian energy, but for, you know, it's also about that choice, right? So yes, communication, relationship skills, you know, building new friendships. This could be, for some of you guys, it could deal with certain friendships or people that you hang out with, people that you talk to. So if you are moving, look at this plane, right? So travel for some of you are moving to a new city or a new mode of transportation, because Gemini is all about like transportation, your mode of transportation, stuff like that. So some of you guys could be a new car in 3 months as well. And then also this could be moving somewhere new, having to make new friendships because we're moving somewhere new. Maybe we're traveling somewhere we haven't been before, right? Some of you guys could be learning a new language as well. So yeah, lots of like this brand new energy coming into your guys' life 3 months from now. Maybe you guys are getting a whole new friend group. Maybe you guys are getting introduced to a whole new group of people that are gonna be like a brand new sort of energy in your life, and you're gonna be seeing them a lot more now. So there's lots of like different sort of energy happening in over here. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and shuffle these cards as well. I do see some sort of trip happening for you guys 3 months from now, by the way, or some sort of movement. And again, movement could just be a new car, or it could be a trip for some of you guys. Could be planning a really big trip or a move. Also, we have lost compass. So compass reminds me of obviously travel. This also says getting back to integrity. So this is getting you in alignment with what you really want. This is getting you back into alignment with what you've been trying to manifest into your life. Okay, we also have the number 8 over here. 8 is really good luck. And then we have a 2 over here. This is about partnerships. We have a 7, which is about spiritual learning. The 3, which is about friendships, celebration, something to celebrate 3 months from now. We also have repairing the veil, forgiveness. Ooh, guys. And look, we have another butterfly over there. So, maybe you guys are mending something that fell out. Maybe you guys are tying the knot with something, making a new commitment, because I'm just noticing this like knot tying right here. So there could be some sort of new commitment that you guys are going into. Yeah, wow. Yeah, whew. And then, okay, so we also have the number 9 as well. Number 9 is about closing out an old chapter, baby. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and take one last deck of cards. We're gonna see what else we get for you guys. So group number 1, 3 months from now. Okay, we have, big career moves, you guys. Pile number 1, big career moves. There could be a big career change. Maybe you guys are stepping into what you actually do really want to do. Maybe there's some sort of new opportunity coming in with that. You guys will be making more money when we have 10 of Pentacles and career coming up. This is new opportunities with money, promotions, things like that. New business opportunities. Then we also have the Love card coming up, you guys. Look at that. And the 10 of Pentacles does talk about fulfillment in all areas of your life. So I do think in 3 months from now, it's like your career is taking a new direction. Your love life might be taking a new direction. Tying the knot for some of you guys, like I was saying, right? Some of you guys could be tying that knot. Some of you guys could be making a deeper commitment in love. Maybe there's somebody that you've been interested in, and maybe you're gonna start really starting to see them. Or if you guys have been in a relationship, maybe you guys are moving somewhere new. Maybe you guys are taking the next step, things like that. Or it's just gonna be, you know, the continuation of something that's really good. If you've been having something that's really good right now. So, whoo, baby, my goodness. So that is what I'm seeing for you guys. Pile number 1, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below if you guys want to see more videos like this in the future. And if so, I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye. All right, so group number 2, if you guys chose this pile, this is going to be your reading all about your life 3 months from now. So let's hop right into it. Whew, pile number 2. This one is super interesting. So we have the Lovers over here, then we have the Page of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, and then the 10 of Swords right here. So right off the bat, the fact that we have Lovers coming up and the 5 of Pentacles. The 5 of Pentacles kind of deals with maybe ghosting somebody or somebody that ghosted you in the past. Page of Swords is like big communication. The Lovers is obviously like some sort of close relationship that we've had. The 8 of Wands deals with communications. So this is like text messages coming in. This is like DMs sliding in. Maybe someone from our past, maybe somebody from your guys' past. If you guys have like not talked to somebody in a while, or if there was some sort of like big cutoff with someone that you used to be close to. Page of Swords is like this big cutoff. It can also be sort of like when we have a lot of a bit more petty things on our mind maybe, or immature conversation that's happened before. and it caused you guys to maybe like feel disconnected from somebody. There's going to be some really big conversations happening around this over the next 3 months for you guys. And I really think that there's this new energy that's coming in, and it's to talk about this. And it's going to be really like out of the blue, sort of like very sudden. It's bringing up a lot of different things from the past that need to be dealt with. For some of you guys, this could be a family member. For some of you guys, could be a family member. This could also be a really close friendship from the past. It could be also a old relationship, like an ex from the past and things like that. But it's bringing up some stuff to really be hashed out and talked about, guys. Like, there's been some stuff that just didn't get closure is kind of what I'm feeling from here. And it's coming back in order to like gain some sort of closure. So this is very interesting. This is there's some like deep energy over here. Okay, let me see what else we got going on. So yeah, I mean, that looks like it's the biggest focus is kind of like rehashing out this energy. The Ten of Swords is kind of when something's been deeply bothering us and it's finally like resurfacing so that we can really like talk about it and have some like new healing conversations around this. So we're gonna add on some more cards. We're gonna get deeper into this, okay, you guys, because whew, this is a lot already. So we have the Sun in Sagittarius. We have the eclipse in Aries. So yeah, that's gonna happen all of a sudden. It's gonna come out of nowhere. Moon in Pisces. Okay, yeah, this deals with our subconscious. This deals with our intuition. This is like stuff from the past that we haven't dealt with. It also could be certain stuff from the past coming up in a current relationship. Maybe we haven't dealt with some of our issues from the past and it's hindering us in a current relationship. So for some of you guys, it could also be that. You know, we need to let go. We need to let somebody in to our deeper selves by having more important talks instead of being so surface level. It's like we need to get deep, even though it can kind of hurt to get deep, especially if we haven't dealt with our stuff, right? So the Moon in Pisces, this talks about getting deep. This talks about going back into the subconscious, going into our old habits, going into a deep place, you guys. This is going in deep. It's deep. Also, you might have a lot of psychic dreams around that time as well. You might already be having some right now that are helping you kind of like clear out. I'm also getting that some of you guys might have had some like probably like bad dreams lately, like nightmares, like Ten of Swords with Pisces. This sort of energy is like, especially the Moon being in Pisces and Ten of Swords coming up, this can be when we start to have like bad dreams all of a sudden. And these bad dreams are coming up because there's something from the past that you guys haven't dealt with. And so that's like resurfacing in order for that emotion to kind of like find a way to be released. And then, yeah, we have that Sun in Sagittarius. So the Sagittarius and Aries energy that we have going on over here, this kind of makes me feel like it's going to be a very like quick sort of unexpected conversation that's coming up in the next 3 months. And it's going to be really important for you guys in order to be able to move on, because the Sun in Sagittarius, it's like, this will help you guys be liberated. It'll help you guys move forward. It'll help you guys open up and be able to add so much more movement into your life. Because if you guys have felt stuck, or if there's something that's been like, you know, there's a wall up or there's like a block up, it's because we haven't dealt with something from our past. And so we're getting the opportunity to deal with it again. And yeah, this requires you guys to get close with somebody or to have like a deep conversation with somebody. We got that collaboration sort of thing, boost relationships through teamwork and compromise. So talking about stuff from the past, rehashing stuff from the past, being open, being really vulnerable is going to be really important, right? And so that you guys can have a new beginning in your life instead of hanging on to the past, instead of feeling like your past might be still bothering you or it's hindering you from moving forward. It's almost like when we don't deal with stuff from our past, it's like we're carrying around this ball and chain that makes us feel like it's so heavy to move forward. And we don't know why, because sometimes it's so subconscious, right? Pisces, sometimes it's so subconscious that we don't even notice that we've been carrying around this huge weight, and we're wondering why it's so hard for us to move on and move forward. And all of a sudden this stuff comes up and we're like, right, I didn't really like deal with that emotionally. I didn't really like get closure, or I didn't really deal with that emotion, right? Instead of repressing it, we have to deal with things, okay? So, so yeah, Sun in Sagittarius, eclipse in Aries, lots of new fiery energy coming in. This will help you guys move forward like no other. We also have the number 24 on this Pisces card. You guys can't really see it, but it is a 24, which equals a 6. So this is getting back into harmony, you guys. This is gonna help you guys get back into that harmony. Then we also have the 25 right here, and that is a 7. So this is about spiritual learning, higher learning, closing out old chapters with the number 9 right here. Okay, guys, this is how you move forward, is by closing out this old stuff, okay? So this stuff is going to be like coming up again in order to be dealt with. And the eclipse, if this is like a lunar eclipse, which is kind of looking like or a solar, it's like the moon blocking the sun. So this is kind of the energy of your emotions are currently blocking your light. There's emotions that we need to come up in order to, you know, stride into our new beginning, in order to open up that new door in your life. We need to deal with some stuff. We need to have some deeper conversations. Whew, alrighty. So pile number 2, this is like really deep right away. So with that being said, let's go ahead and shuffle these cards. We're gonna get some more infos on this reading for you guys. So let's see what we get. Pile 2, 3 months from now. Okay. Moon Maiden, new beginnings. We have the more moon energy. We also have a number 5. This is all like really unexpected stuff. So like I was saying, I'm definitely getting the vibe that this person's going to come back to talk to you really unexpectedly. It's like we get a text and we're like, I haven't heard from this person for months. What is going on? Okay, so yes, and this is in order for you guys to have a new beginning, in order for you guys to step forward into your new life. Then we also have a joyful music inspiration. So this is helping you guys get that creativity and that flow back. We have that another number 6 here, and also angel number 33. So it's about finding harmony and balance again, finding, yeah, literally harmony, balance, literally, that's exactly what that is. So yeah, it's going to be something that unlocks your creativity and unlocks your emotions. I'm almost getting the vibe that some of you guys haven't even noticed that maybe you lost a bit of your color in your life over the past little while. And that's all of a sudden coming back. Look at that 8 of Wands and this colorful card right here of joyful music. It's almost like you guys have been living a little bit more neutral, a bit more, it's been a bit dull. We're adding the color back, baby. The color is coming back into your life. These emotions are being dealt with. And for some of you guys, it might not even be that this person's coming back. It could just be that you guys are finally bringing up this emotion to be dealt with, right? But I do feel like for a lot of you, it is this big conversation that's coming back in the next 3 months that'll help you guys be able to move forward and move on from this old energy, from this old thing. So yeah. With that being said, let's go ahead and get our last couple cards on here. Whew. Got a fallout one already. Let's see, we have the finding card. Okay. So finding, this could be like about finding yourself on a deeper level, finding that, you know, realizing that we've had some like pretty repressed emotions and we have to find ourselves again. We have to find our footing again. Okay, so the next 3 months is about dealing with that and finding that. And then we also have answers. Whew, like I was saying, guys, we need answers. We need closure on some things. We're definitely feeling that energy for you guys. So yes, some things that were kind of left unsaid that needed to be said in the past are finally going to be coming up in order to be hashed out, talked about. We're getting our answers on some things that we've been wondering about that we didn't get closure on before. Now we're finally getting the opportunity to do that. So whew, next 3 months, babies, pile number 2. Looks like an intense time of just, but this is a good thing. I want to reiterate that this is such a good thing. We're finally getting closure because we're getting those answers, and it helps you bring back the color into your life. It helps you start to move forward with the Sagittarius Adventure card. This is going to help you propel faster than ever, because again, it's like we're finally getting the key to unlock ourselves from this ball and chain that we've been carrying around, and we've been carrying it around for so long. We've gotten so used to it that we didn't even notice it was on there. It's almost like, you know, when you guys I don't know if you guys have ever done this, but like if you have those weights that you can like velcro onto your ankles or whatever, and you start walking around with those, and they like just add a little bit of weight so that you guys can like exercise or whatever. I know I've used those. It's almost like you guys have been having that on your ankles for so long now, like maybe a couple years even, and you guys have gotten so used to it, it just feels normal now. You guys don't even realize that you have them on. And then all of a sudden this opportunity comes up to be healed. And we get liberated from it because we get the answers that we've been wondering about for so long. And all of a sudden, it's like this weight has been lifted and we're like, whoa, that's what it's like to walk and move forward. It's like almost you guys have grown so much muscle by carrying this around for so long that now you can like leap and take bounds and almost fly after that. It's like the colors are definitely coming back, the inspiration's coming back over the next 3 months because we're finally taking off the weight. So that is what I'm seeing for you guys. Pile number 2. Hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button down below if you guys want to see more videos like this in the future. And if so, I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye. All right, group number 3, if you guys chose this pile, this is going to be your reading all about your life 3 months from now. So let's hop right into it. Okay, so pile number 3, here's what we got for you guys. So we have the Star, the 2 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords, King of Swords, and the 7 of Wands right here. So first off, I'm just getting this sort of feeling like you guys have been either really busy or there's some just big things going on in your life and it's just like trying to stay above it all. There's this energy of like trying to swim above it all, trying to swim above it all, trying to get it all done. And it's almost like feeling like a little bit trapped by the amount of obligations that you have, feeling a little bit trapped by some sort of scenario that's happening in your life. This could even be a person for some of you guys, or this could also be a representation of you as well. But somehow you guys are feeling a little bit trapped. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of obligations that you guys have. And it's like you're just trying to stay afloat right now. You're just trying to like make ends meet. And so over the next 3 months, the kind of vibe that I'm getting for you guys is this sort of like stripping away. We have this Star card. So it's almost like wanting to just strip away and go back to the basics. This energy of just wanting to like get rid of all of the obligations in your life and strip down to only what is needed, because it's almost like you guys have been overspending your energy and overspending your time and giving your time away to too many different things in your life. And now it's just almost this energy of like wanting to just be simple. You're craving a little bit more simplicity. And so I think in the next 3 months, you guys are going to be finding ways to bring in that simplicity back, bring in more of this authentic energy, what is authentic to you, because I feel like you guys have been on this like overdrive, feeling like a little bit trapped by your own things that are just happening in your life, like I was saying to you guys, and it's just like trying to stay above it all with that 7 of Wands energy. This is when we feel like we have to just climb the ladder, like keep going, keep going, keep going. It's also kind of when we feel like we have to be a little bit defensive about different things. So you could be feeling like a little bit triggered lately, right? And so over the next 3 months, you guys are just going to, I think, put your foot down about like, I just don't want that energy anymore in my life. I don't want to be doing that. I also think that there's going to be still a lot of busyness in your life. There's still a lot that you guys have on your plate. I just think that you're generally a pretty busy person. But it's like coming back to the basics. Like, what is necessity for you? It's also about not overspending your money, like wanting to save it a little bit more. Okay. King of Swords is also cutting away. I think that you guys are going to be really starting to cut away things that you do not need, because I think that you guys have been so busy trying to tackle literally everything. And then that King of Swords energy is coming in because you guys are like, I just need to cut away what is not necessary anymore because we're just not doing it. So I almost see this liberation sort of energy, and the Star card is such a good card to come up. So 3 months from now, you guys are going to be really like stripping away the things that are no longer necessary for you, and finally stepping outside of that bubble that you guys have been kind of trapped in. This breath of fresh air, this serenity, this peace. I think that you guys are gonna have so much more serenity and peace in your life in 3 months from now. And it's going to feel so liberating and so good. This card is literally like such a good card, because this card is the one that comes after the moment where we realized we cannot continue doing things the same way that we've been doing them, because we're realizing that it is not sustainable. Okay, so I think that you guys are having this like aha moment, and the Star is like this moment of like the heavens almost like bring you this liberating moment of like, we can breathe, we can be our authentic self, we can step back into our own rawness, our own authenticity. We don't need to feel like we're following a deep schedule, because that's not really like authentic or raw, right? The authentic and rawness comes from when we're able to kind of go with the flow of everything, when everything happens in divine timing and we're like, ooh, instead of me feeling like I need to climb to be on top of everything, it's almost like everything's just fitting. Everything's just fitting into my schedule. It's like it all happens in divine timing, right? It's like those moments where we have one obligation, it's kind of overlapping with another obligation, but then somehow by the work of the universe, by the miracles of life, all of a sudden it's just like you get done with the other thing just on time, and you make it just on time to the next one. You're like, damn, that was divine timing right there. Woo! Like the stress just goes away. And if it's a financial thing that you guys have been going through, it's kind of like somehow everything just begins to work out. The universe has got our back. We make everything, and it's just like everything happens in divine. It's almost like miracles, right? So the star is almost like this miracle card, and coming back to this like energy of divineness. And I think it's because you guys are going to begin to cut away and step outside of this sort of like trapped feeling. Okay, so whew, getting goosebumps with your guys' reading pile number 3. So let's move on to our next few cards. We also have the Sun in Pisces, higher purpose. Ah, yes. Align yourself with love and wisdom. The vibe that I'm getting from this card is like finding where you really belong, which is kind of like the Star card. I see you guys getting more in balance. Like, look at her. She's like super in balance. She has her mind in check. She's getting herself more in balance. I almost see you guys taking on new ways of living. So this could be like taking on meditation, exercise, yoga, something. There's something that I think that you guys are going to be doing 3 months from now that helps bring in more balance and more alignment. And it's something that you guys do for you is what I'm really seeing here. It's something that you're doing for yourself. And it's going to help you feel so much more in alignment, so much more balanced and zen. And it's going to help you tap into, you know, your own soul. It's like your authenticity is starting to spill out. Like the life that you want to live is somehow like getting into that alignment. We're getting into alignment with it. Then we also have Eclipse in Capricorn, new direction. Yes, reevaluate success. Because I think prior to this, you guys were associating success with working super, super hard, obligating your guys' time to everything in order to reach that level of success, in order to reach the goals that you wanted to reach. You know, you had big goals in mind and you're like, I just got to keep climbing. I just got to keep climbing. But it's almost like we realized that it was a little bit of a trap because that we were overexpending our energy, we didn't have enough energy to maybe recuperate and be able to sustain it, right? It's not sustainable. So we need to reevaluate success. We need to realize that maybe it's really good to take pit stops and rest, because it's like the tortoise and the hare, right? The hare is like running so fast to get to the finish line, but the tortoise ends up winning because he doesn't exhaust himself. He's like taking it one step at a time. He's going for it. And he actually gets there a lot sooner than the hare does. It's like that story, right? So this new direction, I think that you guys are doing a whole shift. That's why we got that Two of Pentacles. You guys are making a huge shift in your way of life because you're reevaluating how you attain success. You're reevaluating what success even means to you. Maybe success means that you have more time to relax. Because does success mean that you're an overachiever? You're working so hard to the point where you have no time off? Is that what success looks like? Because in my opinion, success looks like we've made it. We're able to give ourselves time. We're able to like be who we want to be. We're able to live the life that we want to live on our own terms, on our own schedule. So we're needing to reevaluate what success means. We also have Eclipse in Virgo, reorganization. Literally that fits in so well. Choose duties and responsibilities carefully. Guys, this fits in with your reading so dang well. You're reorganizing your life, your schedule. Eclipse in Virgo. Virgo's all about your schedules, your routines, things like that. There's a whole revamp happening over the next 3 months for you guys with this. You now are going to not over-obligate yourself to certain things, right? Choose duties and responsibilities carefully. We're no longer over-obligating. We're no longer overexpending our energy and things like that. So, wow, I cannot believe how well these oracle cards fit in with your guys' reading. It is wild. Like, tarot always shocks me. So yeah, Wowzers. With that being said, let's go ahead and take these cards. We're going to shuffle them. We're going to get some more info for you guys. So group 3. 3 months from now, group 3. Let's see, group 3, 3 months from now. It's interesting that you guys chose group 3. This is about 3 months from now. We have numerologically 3 right here. We have a 3 right here. And then we have a 7 right here. So, wowzers. We also have Crown Games, right use of power. So no longer, I think that you guys are going to realize what really matters. Is it material things? Is it money that matters? What is it that really matters to you, right? So I think that you're realizing that those things don't matter as much as you thought, right? Crown Games, right use of power, right use of your energy, realizing what you do want to spend your energy on versus what you don't want to spend your energy on, right? Because maybe we've been using our power to climb this big mountain that we're realizing success, we're redefining it, right? We're redefining how we want to use our energy. Okay, let's get another card from here. See, group 3, 3 months from now. Maybe we're realizing that money isn't everything as well for some of you guys. Also, Feast of Plenty, choices and their consequences. Wow, guys. So realizing how your choices in the past have maybe caused you to feel really worked up, really run down. Right? So the choices and their consequences, the choices that you've made in the past, the things that you've obligated yourselves to, you're realizing that, maybe that wasn't the best idea. Maybe we thought we had we thought we could have that energy, and, you guys are capable of anything, but you're kind of realizing, do I really want to spend my time living my life that way, right? Let's see what else we get. This one feels like it's wanting to come out. We have prosperity. Okay, so maybe you're realizing that prosperity can come easier when you give yourself more time to relax. Okay? Because that's like a huge thing. Again, like the tortoise and the hare story. We get to the finish line sooner when we give ourselves time to chill out and relax, Only obligate yourself to what you want to obligate yourself to. You don't have to overexpend yourself. Feeling these two. Let's see, we have clarity and blessings. So I think that you're going to realize 3 months from now, as you start to make these changes, that more things are coming into your life easier than ever with blessings, clarity. You can finally see with a clear lens, because when we have so much going on, we get very clouded. We get very it's hard to see exactly the direction that we're going because there's so much happening, right? It's almost like going really fast on a dirt road. So much dust gets kicked up because we're trying to get there so fast, but then all of a sudden we're not seeing clearly, and then we get, we hit obstacles easier because we can't even see them because we're going so freaking fast. But then all of a sudden, if you just slow down, that's when you see the joy of life. That's where you encounter the blessings. Look at the star and the blessings. Like I was saying, there's going to be big, profound, miracles happening in your life 3 months from now because you guys are slowing down. You're gaining the clarity. Now you can finally see them. You're going slow enough to where you don't miss finding a huge diamond on the side of the road, because now you guys are going slow enough to where you can actually see it. You know what I mean? Instead of running so quickly that you guys just run right past it. Nobody sees treasure if they're running so quickly. We see treasure when we slow down a little bit, we take time to smell the roses. That's when we find the blessings of life instead of running to a destination. Really taking time on that journey. Because then you literally find, there's a diamond over there. Ooh, there's some roses over there. There's some niceness over here. Look at that serene, beautiful waterfall. I'm gonna go take a dip. That looks nice. You know what I mean, guys? That's the energy of you guys 3 months from now, is realizing that slowing down pays off so much better than rushing and rushing and rushing, okay? So that is what I'm seeing for you guys, my loves, pile number 3. Hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button down below if you guys want to see more videos like this in the future. And if so, I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye! All right, so group number 4, if you guys chose this pile, this is gonna be your reading all about your life 3 months from now, so let's hop right into it. Wow, so pile number 4, here's what we have for you guys. We have 9 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and the 6 of Swords. Immediately, getting some vibes, you guys. Your financial life is going to be so much better 3 months from now. Like, we have the Queen of Pentacles over here, we have the Four of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles. Sometimes the Four of Pentacles can mean that we're saving our money for something, but the fact that you guys have the Nine and also the Queen here, I really think that you guys are going to be feeling more prosperous than ever. I think that you guys are entering a time of your life where you're able to work less as well, because the Nine of Pentacles is like this huge amount of like feeling this independent freedom, financial freedom as well, especially with the surrounding cards that we have. The Seven of Pentacles, or the Seven of Cups that we have right next to it, this kind of says that you guys are having so much more free time in your life to where you're kind of looking around like, ooh, I have so many options of what I could be doing right now because I have all of this free time, because there's more financial freedom in your life than you're kind of used to, or that you've been having in the past little while, right? It's like we're entering this sort of like abundant time where we're able to take more time for ourselves, we're able to relax a little bit more, we're wondering about like, ooh, what do I want to do? How do I maybe want to spend this money? Do I want to invest it somewhere? Because Four of Pentacles can also talk about investments as well. You can also talk about saving for a big purchase, especially when it's next to the Queen as well. There could be something big that you guys are sort of like saving for, some new idea, this new direction that you want to take, this new you. I almost see this sort of like reinvention of you, because now you're feeling more independent than you have in a long time. You're feeling like so much more freedom to where you guys can almost take these new directions. You guys can go in these new directions. You have the finances and the support to be able to make like a new vision for your future of what you want to create. And I really see you guys doing that. The fact that we have the Seven of Cups, I think that you guys are going to be thinking about like, ooh, how do I want to spend my money? What do I want to do? I have so many options. And I honestly think that you're going to be experiencing a lot of new things 3 months from now. I think that you guys are going to be maybe planning and having so much more variety. I see variety in your life, this independence and this variety where we're like, ooh, I'm spending my time, I'm dabbling a little bit into this, a little bit into that, a little bit over here, a little bit everywhere. And the fact that we have the Six of Swords as well, I really see that you guys, because of this, are going to embark on a little bit of a new sort of venture for yourselves with that Six of Swords. This is sort of like a new transition, new beginning. Maybe you guys are like, ooh, because of this extra financial freedom, I want to start doing this sort of thing on the side with my time. I want to start going in this direction. I want to start doing that. So you're able to kind of like go into this new direction, this new freedom. This is also when we're traveling into calmer waters. Whereas before, maybe you guys have been really trying to work really hard lately because you are striving for that financial freedom or a little bit of more of that liberation in your life. And that is absolutely coming. It's like you guys are moving into the smoother waters where we're like, oh, I don't need to like watch my money so much. I don't need to save up so much. I don't need to look after it so much. I feel like, you know, you guys are entering this moment of being like, I don't need to look at the prices on the menu as much anymore, because now I feel just like there's a bit more abundance in your life. You're feeling like, ooh, there's some liberation over here. So yeah, it's like you guys are able to relax more. You guys have more time to spend doing extra things. Maybe you guys get like extra time off now, right? And also you're able to afford that extra time off too. And it feels really good. You guys feel secure. Okay, you guys feel safe in this. You guys feel like your foundation is like pretty solid. So, woo! And look at that, Queen of Pentacles. The fact that we have the 9 and the Queen here, I know I've like already said this, but this is just like, it's so good. This is such a good energy, especially financially, and like you guys feeling like you're really independent and you guys have made it, you're doing it on your own, and there's this sense of freedom that's really coming into your life. So, with that being said, let's take our next cards. So we have the Moon in Taurus. I mean, like that fits in so well with you guys. Taurus is like our finances. Look at all these pearls too. It's like you guys are feeling a little bit more luxurious 3 months from now. It's like you guys have this extra money and you guys are feeling like you're in your prime. You guys feel, again, like that independence, like I was saying. You're saving it for those big things. I think that there's something big that you really want to invest in, okay? And it's something that's really, like, it feels good and you feel more materially abundant with that Moon in Taurus. Like, there's this sense that we've made it financially, okay? So That's a big one. Then we also have the Sun in Aries. This could also be about investments again. Maybe if you guys have investments right now, they're going to do really well. So that could be some of that energy as well, or maybe you guys want to start investing. Anyway, I don't know too much about investing, but I do know those cards mean that. So anyway, Sun in Aries, new beginnings. So yeah, it's like this leap. Look at that, leap of faith. I almost just said that, and then I just noticed that the card actually said that on it. That's really cool. But anyway, so yes, it's like this leap of faith in this new direction, because it kind of looks like you guys have been daydreaming about things that you do want to do in your life, and now it's all of a sudden like you guys can actually move forward on those. You guys can actually do those. Like, let's send it, guys. Like those things that you've been wanting to do for so long, but you just needed the time and the financial freedom to do it. All of a sudden it's like, ooh, I can do it. Whole new beginning, baby. Whole new beginning. You guys are planning this whole new thing and moving into it. And also these dolphins remind me a lot of the Six of Swords card, just because of the water aspect of it. But like, yeah, it's like there's this whole, you guys are swimming in a new direction, there's calmer waters, all of a sudden you're not scared to be swimming, whereas before it's kind of like, maybe there was a little bit of like heavy waves before and we're like, oh, but now we can finally like swim and it feels calm, it feels safe, we feel secure. Okay, then we also have the Sun in Virgo, endeavor. Yeah, like new endeavors that you guys are going on. Literally, you reap what you sow. So I think that you guys are reaping the benefits of all the things that you sowed before. You're finally collecting the fruits of your labor, right? Literally, like look at the labor that they put in. I think that you guys have been putting in a lot of labor, a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of energy towards your success in the past. You guys have been putting a lot towards that, and I do think that there's going to be a big payoff 3 months from now where you guys feel a little bit more extra freedom, like I was saying. Like it feels so good. It's like that sun is shining, we're feeling good, the pearls are coming into our life, we're swimming about, we're like, whoo. Okay. All right, so let's get into our next deck of cards. Let's shuffle this. Let's see what else we get for you guys. So pile 4. 3 months from now, pile 4. Okay, we got some cards. Let's look at it. We got a lot of cards apparently. All right, let's go with it. Apparently you guys have a lot of energy going on, pile 4. So, oh, yes. What am I talking about, you guys? Look at this. Overflow, overwhelm, and plenty. It's like you're literally overflowing with abundance 3 months from now. There's more abundance than you expected, okay? Also, this whole area looks so pretty. Like if I could travel there 10 out of 10, I would do it right now. That place looks amazing. Oh. So anyway, overflow. There's an overflow of abundance, just like we were talking about. That fits in so well. We also have Garden of Venus. Yes, guys, what have I been talking about this whole reading? This fits in so well. Garden of Venus, rest and renewal. You're entering that Venusian time. That's a very Taurian quality, very Taurian and Librian. Oh, I don't know. But anyway, you are able to take more time to relax. There's more freedom in your life. You have that extra time, which is why you guys are like, oh, what do I do with this time now, right? Because now you're feeling like you have extra on your plate to fill with whatever you want now. There's this overflow, okay? It's feeling real good. Also repairing the veil, forgiveness. So this could be making new, whenever I look at this, this looks like new commitments to me because it's like tying things, but also repairing the veil. So maybe we're repairing something, or maybe we have the freedom to repair something now. Maybe we have the time to repair something now. Maybe we have the resources to fix our life up a little bit into what we wanted it to be, because maybe we've been struggling in the past, maybe we've been putting in so much effort, so much time, and now we finally are repairing that. We've gotten to the place to where we can mend things up a little bit in our life. Get our ish together. It's like you guys are gonna be more put together. Yeah, that's the total message I'm getting from this. You guys are gonna feel more put together than ever before because you guys have the time and the resources to now put yourself and get your life together. So now it's gonna feel like it's really getting together. Then we also have Netcaster, preparations come to fruition. Yes, the things that you guys have been preparing for, all the energy that you've been putting into this. Netcaster, preparations come to fruition. Literally this card right here, the fruits of your labor. Baby, yes. Ugh, these cards play off of each other so well. We also have the caterpillar. I like how they put a dash right there. So anyway, this opportunity, guys, look at this opportunity. Need I say more? Need I say more, baby? So yeah, new opportunities coming into your life, new time and energy to put in new places. okay? Deep, quiet meditation and stillness, allowing yourself to have more you time. That's exactly this card. Getting more in touch with you, having time to put towards like you, baby. With master number 11, we're learning some deep things, baby. Yes. Okay. So with that being said, let's go into our last deck of cards. Let's see what other last messages come up for you guys. Okay. So pile 4. Any last messages for my pile 4s? Let's see, baby. You cannot make this up, you guys. Look at what just came up. Look at this, you guys. Financial health. Literally, your abundance, your resources is growing, baby. Whew! Okay, let's get one last card here for you guys. So pile 4, it's interesting that you guys also chose pile 4 because number 4 is all about foundation, stuff like that. So let's see. Any last messages for my pile 4s? Life purpose. You guys are getting in alignment with it, baby. You guys are growing that tree. You guys are mending it. So now you're finally gaining the time and energy. Look, it's almost like mending this pole so that it can grow, which reminds me a lot of the trees. It's almost like rooting yourself the proper way so that you guys can grow more abundantly than ever. It's like you guys get the time to get your life together, get your ish together. Now all of a sudden, because of that, you guys are able to grow steady and strong financially in your life purpose, the things that you want to do in your life, baby. Look at that. So pile number 4, this is looking beautiful, and that is what I'm seeing for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up, hit that subscribe button down below if you guys want to see more videos like this in the future. And if so, I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye. Whew, all right, so group number 5, if you guys chose this pile, this is gonna be your reading all about your life in 3 months from now, so let's hop right into it. Ooh, baby, so pile number 5, here's what we got for you guys. We have the 6 of Cups, 3 of Swords being reversed, the Page of Pentacles upright, 10 of Cups upright, and then the 2 of Swords. Okay, so let's talk about this. There's something you are forgiving from your past in 3 months from now, or within these next 3 months. There's some sort of like forgiveness with someone in your past. This could be a family member. This could be an ex. This could be an old friendship. But there's somehow this sort of like, we're just letting it go. Something that used to hurt you. It's just like it's not phasing you anymore. If you guys have been emotionally upset over something, that's not phasing you anymore 3 months from now. It's like you guys are like over it. You guys are ready to start new things. You guys are getting re-inspired about you. This Page of Pentacles right here, you guys. Who is embarking on their new inspirations? It is you, baby. So yeah, I definitely see you guys getting over something. It's like this total healing. We no longer feel triggered by something from our past. We no longer feel bothered by it. It's not really like coming up for us much anymore. If you guys constantly think about something, because sometimes we don't even notice when we're still upset over something, but you know, it comes up in conversation a lot, for example, but maybe we don't notice that it's still affecting us, but we're still talking about it a lot. We're still like living by it. You guys, it's gonna be so over. It's gonna be so done with. It's gonna be so in the past for you guys, okay? And it's almost like you guys have healed it to the point where you think about the past and it no longer bothers you. You're like, yeah, that happened. You know, once you get okay with it, that is the moment that it actually is healed. But if you guys notice that whenever you talk about your past, you still talk about like, oh, it was so bad and like this happened, that happened. It's because we still haven't fully dealt with those emotions. We still haven't fully like released it and let it go. And that's why it still comes up in such of a like a whew kind of way. You know, we're still heated about it. So I do think you guys will be healing over that. Page of Pentacles right here. There's going to be like a new journey that I think that you guys are going to be embarking on. Page of Pentacles. I do think that, I totally heard a message. You guys are learning something new. You guys are like studying something new. This could be studying a new course, taking a new course in something, learning something new within some sort of book, doing research, reading. I almost think that you guys are going to be inspired by something new that's going to be, I'm getting such a core feeling about it while talking about it. You guys are going to be so inspired by this new thing. Some of you guys, it might be about spirituality. Some of you guys, it could be dealing with a career choice that you guys want to do. This could be, there's so many angles that we could look at this. It could be like a new language, or something like, I don't know. This is something though. It's new and you guys are learning something new and you guys are so wrapped up in it. You guys are so into it. You're putting so much energy towards it. Okay. And this is something that's really inspiring you. Like you guys are into it. Oh, and I think that this the particular thing that helps you get over this. It's almost like, I don't really care about my past anymore because there's this new me that's emerging. Like there's this new you that's just like bubbling up over this next 3 months. And you guys are you're diving deep into this new inspiration. And if you guys could feel what I'm feeling right now, I hope that you guys can, because it feels so good. It's like you guys are so into this new thing, and it's like you guys can't even put this book down, or you guys can't stop researching it because it's something that intrigues you and gets you so excited. And it's almost like you guys are revamping who you are, because you guys have almost discovered this new joyful thing for yourselves, and now you almost see yourself in a new way, because it's like you almost discover like something that's so in alignment with you. It's like this new hobby, this new interest that resonates so deep with you that you're like, ooh, yes, this is what I want to do. This is how I want to live my life. This is the new me. How come I've never discovered this aspect of myself before? It's like you discover this new aspect of yourself because you guys get so inspired by this new thing. It's almost like taking up a new hobby, and then you're like, wait a minute, that is my life. I've just discovered who I am. Like, it's this sort of energy is what I'm kind of getting from this. And that's why it's next. I didn't even look at this next card. Didn't even like fully like fathom the fact that we have the 10 of Cups next. This makes so much sense with what I'm talking about. So yeah, wow, the 10 of Cups, this ultimate fulfillment, this is going to emotionally feel so deep for you. Like this new thing that you guys are going to be embarking on, it's going to feel so good. It's going to feel so in alignment with who you are. It's almost like you guys discover your essential purpose on this planet. You guys are going to get so inspired by something, and it's going to be like, dang, that is what I want to do forever. This is like a bottomless like thing for you guys, where you guys could just dive into it and just the energy here, guys. I really wish you could feel what I'm feeling. This feels so good. You guys are going to literally feel so excited about this, and it's going to feel so fulfilling for you. Literally, it's not going to feel like work, you know? It's like whenever, you know, somebody tells you like, oh, you're going to be studying something, and you're like, oh, well, that sounds, I guess I'll just work my way through it, right? It's not like that. This is going to be one of those things where if your friends are inviting you out to like do something really fun, you're going to be like, wait, no, I can't. And if you do go, this is going to be the only thing that you want to talk about. You're going to be like, guys, did you know about this? And like, I'm learning this new thing, and like, I'm diving deep into this. It's so freaking cool. Like, you guys are going to not be able to even like stop talking about it. It's going to be so exciting for you guys. It's going to feel so resonant in your soul. It's like you guys are awakening a part of your soul. Like, oh, I'm feeling it so deep. I really wish you guys could feel this. It's almost inspiring me right now. This energy, just feeling the energy in this reading is like inspiring me right now, you guys. It feels so good. I know I'm getting a little bit repetitive right now, but I just can't stop talking about it. It feels so good. It feels literally so good. And this is the energy that you guys are going to have, right? And that's why I can't stop talking about it, because this energy is going to be that sort of vibe where you just cannot shut up about it. It's so good. And we also have this 2 of Swords. So it's almost like you guys are going to go on a deep dive into this sort of energy. And it's also going to help you kind of unlock a little bit more about who you are. And you guys almost are going to have this energy of where you want to shut yourself off from the rest of the world for a little bit, because you're like, oh, I want to stop like, you know, constantly spending my time and my energy elsewhere, because there's going to be this new thing that's coming in that's just so exciting. 10 of Cups can also talk about a new relationship as well for sometimes. So I do want to say that. It can also mean that, but for the most part, I'm really feeling like this is more aligned to your destiny and your purpose than anything. Okay. So let's see what else we get. Also, this is going to help you open up again, because I feel like you guys have been closed off because of this sort of thing, but this new energy right here, whew, so good. Literally so good. Also, it's interesting that you guys chose copper, and like, I'm just getting this electric vibe from the fact that you guys chose copper. Very interesting. Okay, and isn't it like a conductor of electricity? Like literally, it's so interesting that you guys chose that, and that's what it does. Also increases your blood flow and things like that in your body. So yeah, it's like you guys are more energized, more alive than ever before. It's like you guys are feeling more alive than ever. You're feeling more in alignment. You're feeling more of who you are than you've ever realized before, okay? We also have Eclipse in Gemini. Eclipses are so powerful. Also, rise to challenges as a new path opens. Baby, yes, this is what we're talking about. Eclipse in Gemini. It's like Yes, there's these new ideas that are coming to you. This new path is opening for you guys. It could also deal with like somebody in your life that is going to, like, look at this crossroads that they're at here. It's like you guys are on this new journey. Whole new journey. There could be new people coming into your life 3 months from now that are going to really be more resonant with you than ever. Could also be you realizing another aspect of yourself, right? Realizing, finding your other half, finding the other half of you that's been missing this whole time, right? Finding your purpose. All right, and then we also have another eclipse card. Eclipse in Cancer, acceptance, okay. An emotional phase or domestic development. So we're developing deeper. We're accepting our past, accepting this emotional thing. And as you guys accept it, it's like this new opportunity comes into your life. Maybe you guys are going to develop more of your home life as well, because maybe you guys are so deep dived into this new thing that's like there's new, you guys are wanting to spend more time at home. Okay. It's also getting your emotions in alignment too. Accepting past emotions, feeling new emotions. Like I was saying, it's going to be bubbling up like more than ever. It's interesting that we have Gemini, Cancer, and Leo. These are very consecutive, okay? So, and then heroism, let your inner hero out, Moon in Leo. So this is getting into that spotlight energy, finding more about who you are, right? It's like you guys are taking steps forward 3 months from now. We literally have these 3 phases. And it's really interesting. If you guys watch this right when I put this video out, the next 3 months are literally Gemini season, Cancer season, and Leo season. And again, this pick a card is timeless, so it really doesn't matter when you're watching this, but if you guys do happen to be watching this right when I put this video out, or like 1 year from now, these are literally the next 3 months, which is just super interesting to me. So it's like, yeah, in Leo season, I think that's gonna be like this pivotal takeoff moment of you feeling like you found out who you are and you're wanting to step into your purpose, right? You're wanting to step into that hero energy of like, I found out who I am and I cannot wait to share this with the world. Okay, so big energy for you guys, pile 5. So with that being said, let's go ahead and take our next deck and let's see what else we get for you guys. So we have the Watchers, transpersonal. So this is like a personal thing that you are going through, a personal thing that you are discovering and getting enlightened to, that you're wanting to like share with the world. Okay. There's a new aspect of you that is being born, baby. 3 months from now, let's see what else we get. Okay. Empty well, time to replenish. So I think that that's talking about the past that you're coming from, because maybe you guys felt a little bit empty, especially coming from this, and there's been like this hole that needs to be filled that you guys are like, I just haven't quite discovered who I am yet. There's this energy of not having maybe discovered fully who you are, or maybe it feels like there's an aspect of that that is missing. That is going to be coming. You guys are getting enlightened to that 3 months from now, and it feels really inspiring, you guys. I hope you guys can feel this energy through the camera, because it feels so good. It feels so dang inspiring. It's like, it's like a breath of fresh air. It is so good. So, I want to get one more card here. Let's try to get at least one more. Yeah. There we go. So we have Woodwives, adaptability. So yeah, you're adapting to a whole new life, guys. You guys are entering a whole new like season of your life. I think that you guys are going to be shutting out this old aspect of you, because you're finally discovering like this deeper part of you and this new inspiration, that to the point where you're like, ooh, I need to deep dive into this so much. And you guys are going to be changing around a lot of your schedule, a lot of your routine because of that. And you guys are going to be like, this adaptability card is like you're talking about how you guys are going to be adapting to this new you, this new inspiration, you know, having to create a new kind of schedule for that, having to create a new life because of that. Because I think that you guys are going to be inspired to do something business-wise because of this. We also have the travel card coming up. So for some of you guys, there could be travel involved in this. Maybe you guys are realizing a deeper purpose, and you're realizing that maybe you're going to need to explore a little bit more. This could also, travel can also be, it doesn't have to be literal travel. This can also be exploring the internet. Going on an adventure in your mind, going on an adventure through studying a new thing, right? So it could be exploring new topics, new subjects, new endeavors, right? And then we also have healing and finding. You guys are finding yourself, baby, and healing. Because of this healing that you're doing from this past thing, this is going to help you find out who you are. You're gonna be exploring these new topics, exactly like what we've been talking about. These oracle cards are literally just reiterating exactly what we've been talking about, which is amazing. It is beautiful, you guys. There's this whole new, it's so good. This energy is so good. I just cannot calm down right now. It feels so good. I almost don't want to end this reading because it feels so good. Like, let's just pull another card because we just have to at this point, you guys. We have to. Okay, pile 5. There's such a good energy. I don't want to like end this reading. Let's find out what else we can find out for you guys. Let's see. All right, so that card was wanting to come out. So we have good baby. What am I talking about? There's so much good luck on your side, my love. Oh my goodness. Let's see what else we can get. I'm just really feeling this. I'm really feeling this. Let's just see. Let's just whiz through this. We've got a lot of cards here, but I'm just really feeling these ones. So we have Fortune's Wheel, luck and right timing. What am I talking about, you guys? This is like divine timing. This is the moment where you guys are supposed to find yourselves. You're supposed to be finding your purpose. It's happening in divine timing, baby, okay? Luck and right timing. We have a galactic mushroom. Oh, just that name gets me, like the name galactic mushroom. The divine matrix. So you guys are literally unlocking your soul, literally. Divine matrix. You guys are unlocking who you are. You're discovering who you are. Baby, you are a galactic mushroom. Sorry, that name is just so good. Oh, that name is so funny. I feel like I'm gonna nickname somebody galactic mushroom. You guys will be my galactic mushrooms, okay? We also have the number 44 right here. I literally love that number. That's like my favorite number on the planet. Perfect storm, the courage to step into life. Literally, you're going to be realizing how divine it was that this thing in your past did not work out. Whatever it is that did not work out in your past, you're going to realize that, holy dang. Because it's almost like this thing that didn't work out in your past, I think you were once emotionally very attached to this thing. It could have been like a person, an ex or something that you were like, I'm gonna marry them, or like, I'm gonna like, whatever. Like there's something that you were really attached to before and it didn't work out. And because that thing didn't work out, you literally discovered who you're supposed to be and where you're supposed to be and this new thing. And again, this could be a new relationship for some of you guys, because sometimes 10 of Cups does talk about that. But I'm feeling this is more aligned to like your whole purpose for the most part. But anyway, the courage to step into new light. You're literally realizing that this storm that happened before this big ending, you're gonna be looking at that and you're gonna be so thankful for it. You're gonna look at that and be like, wow, I am so happy life played out this way, because this is your spiritual awakening, baby. We have Garden of Venus, rest and renewal. You're finding out who you are. There's more love and support in your life than ever before. You're renewing who you are. We have Stars in the Sky, limitless possibilities. Some of you guys might get into astrology. Some of you guys might get into some esoteric stuff, is kind of what I've been feeling a little bit for some of you guys. But either way, Stars in the Sky, limitless possibility. You're realizing that this new endeavor for you, there's so much opportunity here for you. You're feeling this opportunity just arising. You're feeling like your divine soul body. You're realizing who you really are. The fact that you are a starseed baby with unlimited potential, okay? We also have in the hand, the universe is your partner. Oh wow, you're awakening your manifestation ability, baby. Woo! In the hand, the universe is your partner. The things that you ask for are given, baby. We also have another 4 happening right here. So yeah, wow. Literally, life is in your hands at this point. Oh my goodness, my love. Pile number 5. I am so happy for you guys. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, pile number 5. I'm super excited for you guys. That sounds literally amazing, and just the feeling that I'm getting from this reading is so unexplainably good. Okay, so love you guys so much. Sending you guys all my love. Please give this video a big thumbs up if you guys enjoyed it. Hit that subscribe button down below if you guys want to see more videos like this. And with that being said, if so, I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!